All right, so this is a video of him saying that he got caught sleeping at work. I haven't listened to it, to be honest, but I was thinking about the situation and I'm trying to figure out like exactly what does he really want to do with himself. It seemed like he wants certain things, but when he gets it, he doesn't really want to put effort into it. Some say, he's dealing with a mental illness. Honestly, I don't know, but it seems to me that he would probably be better off just getting a job. I don't know if YouTube is actually making him happy. Yes, you're getting donations and you're getting support, but it seems like he's just not really motivated to do anything. And I'm also assuming if you can just lay around in the bed all day, you must have some money, because even with a cheap hotel, you're still coming out a decent amount of money. Plus, you're buying food. I mean, I went to the store the other day, bought like 2 small things of orange juice, some chips, and 2 candy bars. And that came out to $11. I didn't even buy, that's not including grocery shopping. So, I mean, even little daily visits to the store, that costs money. And again, that's not including sandwiches or anything of that nature. Real quick, it's a guy, and I don't know if Jumanne ever seen this guy, but this guy, he's in his 50s now, but I think when he made his documentary about his gambling addiction, he may have been in his 40s or something. So I think this video is like 13 years old, the video that I watched. And I watched it before a long time ago, but I rewatched it again. But this guy that's in his 50s, I guess he overcame gambling, but he pretty much was talking about how bad it was, how bad his addiction was. And it sounded really horrible to me. And that's why I was like, I don't know if Jumanne is really a problematic gambler, because the guy, he did end up homeless. I don't know for how long, but he did end up homeless and lost everything, lost his car, all that. I guess he's back on track. He's gotten his life together, but he's running into problems. And so if Jumanne does come by this video, I do want to say this. This guy that's now like 55 or 56, he said that, he has applied for jobs. And he basically, in a nutshell, said that they're not really trying to hire him due to his age. Now, I have heard of that. I have heard of ageism. I think after the age of 50 or something, it can become harder to get a job. Now, I guess it depends on the position and different things of that nature. But if you don't have any experience or you're constantly quitting jobs, I'm not sure. Jumanne, I mean, he looks to be well able-bodied. He looks to be healthy. And I know you can't always tell by looking at a person. And if he is experiencing some mental issues, I would highly recommend, get a check for it. Go to the Social Security Administration. I always say that with people. Like, if people, feel like they can't really work, I'm like, you still going to have to get money somehow. But yeah, you get a check for it if you're really dealing with something that's preventing you from keeping a stable job. But I don't think that's the issue with him. I think he can work. And what I'm saying is, right now, you can still be appealing in terms of, an employer wanting to hire you. They look at you, like I said, he looked like he's in decent shape. He's not, he seems to have, I don't know, I guess he, quote unquote, fake at working out a little bit. But, he seemed like I don't know, like he can possibly I can't really tell by the video, but I'm pretty sure he's strong enough. I'll just say that to do a job. And it looked like he does jobs where he's indoors. It doesn't seem like he's doing anything strenuous. But anyways, my point is, don't wait until you're 50. And, you know, as far as YouTube, yeah, YouTube is fine. But as you may have experienced, YouTube is up and down. Chasing viral moments is probably not the best financial decision. I mean, if you want to do it for fun, I say go ahead. But if you know, are blessed enough to make it to the age of 50, 60 years old, it's going to be tougher for people to want to hire you. So, I mean, if I were him, I mean, this is me from the outside looking in. I don't know all the details of his life. But if I were him, right now, I would try to get me a job. I don't care if it is at a hotel. I would try to get a job and just try to work that job as long as I can. Because apparently, and one of the reasons why I'm saying this is because you are a content creator. You got what you want, and you don't even want to do that. Now, I'm not trying to lecture you, but what I am saying is, while opportunities are still available for you, do it. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the opportunities that's in your life. Do not be like that guy sitting up there in his 50s and struggling to find work. Because let me tell you something. As you get older, it does not get any easier. Like, certain people will take you in. You're not a bad looking guy. I mean, some people will help you. They're more willing to help you when you're younger. When you start pushing late 20s, 30s, it can get a little bit more tough. And I can only imagine how it would be if you're in your 50s, 60s. I mean, people don't want, you know, they don't want to have to deal with that. So, you know, my advice is, if you are healthy, keep up with your health and work, and just work. I know it's not glamorous. I know it's not like sexy or whatever, but I mean, trust me, it's not sexy to sit up there homeless. That's not cute. You know, that's not cute. And, you know, you being a decent looking guy is not going to get you too far as you age. So again, right now you still have the opportunity. And again, like I said, if you are really truly dealing with mental issues, depression, if it's something that is preventing you from getting on your feet, then you might want to check into getting professional help. Don't just lay in the bed and complain about it. And like I said, that's why I said it's kind of hard to decipher. Like, are you playing a character of someone that's just down and out, or are you really down and out? Because, you know, from what it looked like, I don't know. I mean, I still have my suspicions of maybe it could be a little fake, but, you know, oh shoot. All right, well, that video ended. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Maybe that's my cue to just end the video. But yeah, I mean, get help. If you need help, get help. So I do want to acknowledge that if it is something mental going on, definitely get help. But other than that, get your ass up and work while you still can.